Okay. We're going to Reno in July, in about a month. And you want to self-tan or spray tan? You want to do the...
I want to get the kind that a professional sprays on you. Yeah. Not the kind you put on yourself, like with a lotion or whatever.
Right. So you made yourself an appointment at a tanning salon in Midtown Sacramento. Has good reviews on Yelp. And it's $50 for 45 minutes as a treatment?
It doesn't say how long it takes.
Okay.
It's just for the treatment as a whole, $50 because I'm a first-time customer and I booked online. If you're a returning customer, it's $55.
Ooh, save $55. Grandma Teen would be proud.
I saved $5.
And so we're going, the first, like our vacation starts Tuesday, July 5th. Your appointment is July
2nd.
Saturday. And theoretically, you're going to be tan instantly in one appointment, right? It's not like a series of appointments over weeks or months.
It's one appointment. They spray you.
Yeah.
I guess. I've never done it before.
They had before and after pictures on the website. I was looking at them.
I didn't look at that.
Okay.
You looked at it?
Yeah. Well, I was like, I want to see what's doing here.
Right.
Also saw some on their Yelp. It looks okay. The one-time deal, and it's supposed to be, and then everything's fine and dandy. I never... That seems a little odd, but...
They just spray your whole body. It's like spray painting a car.
Yeah.
And then it fades. So ideally, they have memberships where you pay and then you go once a month. So you're supposed to, to keep it up, you're supposed to do it every few weeks.
Okay. So July 2nd, you get it. July 3rd, is it going to,
It's supposed to be... Apparently, it takes 8 to 12 hours to fully come to fruition.
To caramelize. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to marinate for a while.
Yeah.
And then, so by Sunday, we should be able to see me in my full glory.
Yeah.
And I did it a few days ahead of our vacation because if it's really bad, it'll have a couple days to fade before we go take some family pictures on our trip.
Sure. A couple days, a couple hours. Do you know the process? Are they gonna give you a scale from 1 to 10 of shades or whatever?
It says on the website that you'll have a skin consultation, a color consultation.
Okay.
So I really don't know what to expect.
Yeah. I would say don't go hard. Don't go to 10. Don't
give me the 11.
Don't turn the amplifier to 11. Go lower, right? If you're looking at 4, go for a 3. Don't go for a 5, I guess is what I'm saying.
Right. I think I need to err on the side of lighter
caution, yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's bad, would we cancel vacation?
No.
Would it just be me and the kids and you stay home?
I'll stay in the hotel room while you guys go out.
You're gonna. I hope you don't look like that lady from There's Something About Mary.
Yeah.
Or that Tan Mom tabloid story from a few years ago, who overdid it.
No, I mean I hope not. The thing with a spray tan is it does fade.
Yeah.
So even after a couple, as long as you don't go crazy with your initial spray tan.
Yeah.
But if I keep it kind of mid to low range.
Yeah.
Then even if it looks a little wow, kind of shocking, I think after a couple days it'll wear off enough that I just want to look like I've been laying on the beach in Hawaii for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
And they're going to have this, a painter, house painter, right? They got the little hose when they...
Yeah. I've only seen it on reality shows, the Housewives. They have tanning parties.
You're in your undies and they give you something for your eyes, and then they hose you down. Mm-hmm. Can I be there? I wonder if I could just watch and I'll take a few boomerangs. We out here, fam. We out here for the gram. Well, that weekend, July 2 and 3, is gonna be all about hair removal, body hair removal.
Yeah, we both need like days of preparation.
Yeah.
For our bodies to be ready for vacation.
Lots of manscaping, lots of self-caring. I need to schedule in a haircut with you, my barber, a back shaving with you, my barber, my skin consultant, shaver, hair consultant.
And I'm getting waxed June 19th. Which is not ideal because that's like 2 weeks before our vacation. Okay. But that's okay.
Yeah. And I'll be shaving my chest that weekend. Eyebrows are going to take a beating.
I need to do some research because I don't know, like, the morning of my spray tan, should I shave my legs? Oh. Should I exfoliate? Yeah. Is it better to be a little hairy and then shave a couple days later? I gotta figure this out. It's very stressful.
Yeah. You need to do your research. Yeah. Let's move on to your cooking. You made banana bread Friday night. You never made banana bread before. I like with nuts. You threw some walnuts in there.
I love banana bread.
Yeah.
I think about it like probably once a week. I think about banana bread.
But you never made, and then you just like found a recipe on the World Wide Web.
This was Friday evening. You and I had
a few cocktails.
We'd had a few adult beverages as we do on Friday night. We were just chilling, relaxing. Yeah. We had 6 bananas on our counter that were well past their prime.
You buy those for Lennox. Lennox may eat one during the week.
Yeah. I'm in the habit of buying bananas. He used to eat them a lot, and now he hardly ever eats them. Yeah. But I'm still buying them every week. So you usually end up eating, you and I, but mostly you end up eating the brown bananas.
I had one today, yeah.
There's one still on the counter.
I know.
So I saw these bananas sitting on a counter, and I was like, I'm going to make banana bread Friday at 9 p.m.
Right. I was like, this is going to be quite the undertaking. But you found a recipe and you whipped out a bunch of bowls and
my mixer. Electronic mixer.
I was like, this is impressive. And at one point you had flour splashed across your the trackpad of your laptop. Yes. And I was like, this looks like Al Pacino and Scarface suddenly took up baking. There was so much flour going on your laptop, but you made the bread. It was fantastic. And then you cleaned everything up, which also another positive mark on your end.
Domestic goddess over here.
Yes, ma'am. And then the next day, the banana bread was even better because it had time to set, congeal.
Food is left 1 day old. Food is always so much better.
Yeah. And plus, Friday night when I had the banana bread, I had a few cocktails also, so I couldn't fully appreciate it. But the next day, I had a piece. Your mom had a piece.
Yes.
She came over, and then sometime in the evening we had mint chocolate chip ice cream, because I said, Luna, what ice cream do you want? And she said mint chocolate chip or sherbet. I ain't buying no sherbet. I'm an adult. Unless she demands it or says sherbet is the only option. So I bought mint chocolate chip. I ate mint chocolate chip with the banana bread, which doesn't sound like it would go together, but it SLPPED slapped. Okay.
It sounds really good.
It was off the hook. It was so flippin' good. And then you made a casserole today.
Yes.
And again, well, you didn't even have a recipe, right? You just had an idea.
Yeah,
machinations.
I was riffing on the green bean casserole, which is very basic.
Yeah.
And so, but I didn't actually look at any recipe. I just I followed my heart.
Yes.
So it was.
You were like re-drumming in there.
It was a green bean casserole, but no fried onions, no green beans.
Yeah.
I put chopped broccoli and diced chicken.
Yeah.
With a couple cans of cream of chicken soup. And some spices, and then I topped it with cheese and breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs, right. And it was good.
It was really good. But I'm so excited. I'm going to pack it for my lunch tomorrow. And again, a day, like 24 hours of like congealing and setting. It's going to be so much better tomorrow.
It's going to be lit. But the broccoli wasn't quite cooked all the way through, so it wasn't soft for lack of a better word. But I dug it. It was still a little crunchy. But yeah, it was really good. It was hard not to eat too much.
Like, I wanted more.
You made a whole 9x12 casserole dish, and I was like, I want more. But I portion controlled myself. Thank goodness. We mentioned your mom coming over. So you guys had a mommy-daughter date. You went to Davis. Arboretum.
We went to the Arboretum.
It seems like there shouldn't be a T in there, right?
There's...
Arboretum? Arboretum. Which is essentially a park. Like a nature preserve little deal.
It's at the UC Davis campus.
Yeah.
In Davis, California.
Yeah. And then so you guys came back. And so when we first moved here, we bought Lennox a rug for his room. It's a 5 foot by 3. And it's outrageously blue because it's a boy's rug. Yeah. For a kid's room, it's obnoxiously blue, but whatever. Or turquoise. He doesn't like it, or it's been rolled up on his top bunk for a few months now.
His room's a mess.
Yeah.
Always is.
Constantly.
And he cleans it, and it's messy a couple hours later.
Yeah.
So the rug consistently was being, rolled up, pushed to the side,
manhandled,
bent. It was just in the way.
Yeah.
It was a hazardous.
Yeah, unnecessary.
Thing. So I just rolled it up, and it's been on his top bunk for months.
And then you tried to give it away
for free
on our little condo Facebook group, but no one would. There were no takers. No one also wants our microwave oven, and it's cheap. It was $60. It's a low end oven, but it's perfectly fine, gently used, as they say. So we've just had this 5x3 ugly turquoise rug.
It's not ugly. It's beautiful.
It's sort of in the breezeway between the dining room.
It doesn't go in our dining room.
Yeah.
It's
in the living room.
It doesn't match our decor.
It just sits there, but it's become Frankie sleeps there sometimes.
Lennox and I have been playing cards on it. It's our card table.
Yeah, you've been playing Uno there, and what'd you guys play?
We're just playing a game called Garbage.
And
I won.
Yeah, and he had to go. He had to go to the bathroom and cry to deal with it. So there's a 5x3 rug, just in our home, and Lennox has been jumping over it, and he jumps that's half of his life is jumping over things, and I tell him to stop it. He's
constantly saying, "Can I jump from this point to that point?"
Yeah.
So he's constantly running and jumping in our living room.
He's trying to jump up the stairs. He jumps up the stairs. I tell him to stop.
Well, his new dream is to be a long jumper or a high jumper at the Olympics.
Right.
So he's practicing.
Right. So he's been jumping over this 5x3 rug. And then your mom, Liz Fisher, suddenly says, I want to see if I can jump over this rug. And it's not the 3 foot distance. It's the 5 foot distance. And so we were like, okay. And then one side of the rug, the far end, is right next to a wall. Well, it's right next to a little table and right next to the wall. So Luna stood there to sort of brace for impact of an incoming Liz Fisher. And I was like, this might go awry. This is not good. So she jumps, and she sort of tumbles into Luna.
She made it.
She made it, sure.
She cleared the 5 foot rug.
Okay. And but she slams into Luna. Luna kind of has to take a step back and hits the little table. But Liz didn't exactly stick the landing. It
was a bit of a tumble, but it was somewhat graceful.
She's no Mary Lou Retton. She's more Carrie Strug on the landing. But Luna teared up because Liz could have hurt herself, and I was like, yeah, this could have gone bad.
My mom's adventurous.
She risks life and limb for a momentary rush. It was silly, but it could have been bad. She could have fell into the wall or hit Luna. Luna could have hit the table or the wall. Liz could have broke something. ankle, shin, knee.
She scared you, huh?
Yeah. And I said, Liz, no more of that nonsense.
You knocked that off now.
In our home, whatever you and Alan Fisher do at your home is your own business. But when you're here, when you're under my roof, young lady, you behave and you don't jump 5 feet.
But then you decided to try it yourself, didn't you?
Well, I'm a real man, honey.
And you did kind of a ballet leap over it.
I did. I did a pirouette, as it were. Well, then I was like, well, Liz can do it. I want to do it. But, no more jumping.
We decided no adults should be jumping.
Yeah, no more. Luna and Lennox, they're done with school. Luna got her yearbook, and someone wrote in it, one of her fellow students, quote, "Your mom is hot as F." And they wrote out the entire F word. So, who wrote this? Have they met you? Have you met them?
I don't know who this person is.
Yeah?
I don't know if it was a joke. I don't know if they...
What kind of joke is that?
I don't know if it's a meme. I don't know if...
It's a TikTok.
I don't know if it's a TikTok
it's
something
a TikTok
or other.
challenge. You try to shock your friends' parents with how you sign their yearbook. I remember signing yearbooks. I used to be young, honey. And the classic was have fun in the sun, because you're about to go out for summer. So it was signing yearbook. Have fun in the sun, get laid in the shade.
Ooh.
It's cute. It's rhyme. But there was no cursing. There was no F word. Where's the couth? Maybe they saw you when you wore your booty shorts.
Yeah.
To the school.
I made my mark that day at the school, in the school parking lot.
Yeah. So that was when the kids had masks.
Yes.
Or students had to wear masks at school. Lennox forgot his.
It was in my pocket, so I had to...
You didn't plan to get out of the car because you were just going to drop him off.
No, sir.
Yeah.
I was in my booty jammy shorts.
Yeah.
A shirt with no bra.
Yeah.
And flip-flops. And I was running across the parking lot to give Lennox his mask.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carolyn from West Sacramento, give it up for your favorite stripper lady of Riva.
Oh my.
So your parents are having like a Father's Day. They're having us and other various families over for Father's Day. Food and shenanigans and whatnot. And so your dad, in the Fisher family text, of which I'm in, I'm an honorary Fisher, honey. Your dad throws it out there and says, hey, come over for whatever food on Father's Day. We're going to hang out and celebrate, party, whatever. And then your response was, quote, "will be there," unquote. No period, which, okay, you're not Tom Cruise texting Val Kilmer in Top Gun. No period. Perfectly fine. But I feel like you should have included an exclamation point. Like, "we'll be there."
Or like a smiley face.
Or a smiley face or a heart emoji. But, like, reading "will be there," it sounds like, "we'll be there." No? Your brother responded with an exclamation point.
He did. Yeah, it did seem kind of unenthusiastic.
Yeah.
You know, I was just trying to be cool and chill.
Yeah.
I didn't...
Low key.
I wanted to, like, yeah.
You want to be mid. You don't want to be show too much excitement.
Well, next time I'm in the group chat, I'm going to remember this.
Yeah.
I'm going to do, like, all cap, 10 exclamation points.
Yeah. It's
10 emojis.
Very important. And then I'll like that.
Yay.
And then they'll be excited. So you made a cake. Doing a lot of cooking, honey.
Yeah. All I want to do is cook and bake these days.
Yeah.
It's all I think about, too.
It's very welcome. I love it. I love it when you cook. I love it when you bake. You made a cake. It was just a white cake, right? With birthday frosting?
It was a yellow cake with...
Yellow cake.
like the confetti frosting.
Right. And then it was a 12 by 9. It was big, or 8 by 10.
It was a 9 by 13, yeah.
9 by 13. A lot of cake, a lot of frosting. And then, so you were like, we need to eat this.
On one hand, yeah, I wanted it to get eaten, but on the other hand, the kids, like, the night I made it, Luna had 2 or 3 pieces. And then, like, the next day, that's all the kids wanted to eat.
Yeah.
But then I think they got too much cake because as it went on, I was like, okay, no one's eating the cake. Right. We got to get rid of this.
Cake needs to go. Last call for cake. Cake, anyone? So, I forgot if it was Luna or Lennox, but you had them eat some cake. Or you wanted to convince them or kind of politely suggest to them to eat more of this cake. So you said the following sentence, quote, "Finish your cake so you can have your Twinkie," unquote. And I was like, wow.
Mom of the year.
Well,
thank you.
From Luna and Lennox's perspective, I think you were the best mom ever. From someone who's very healthy, Michelle Obama's perspective, you were the worst mom of the year. I almost called CPS on you, honey. That was a bit much, but yeah. I enjoyed the cake. There was a lot of frosting, but I still dug it. It was solid cake.
The kids both praised it.
Yeah.
And I will be buying and making another yellow cake with confetti frosting.
Good. It was a good time. White cake versus yellow cake. Discuss. Is there a difference?
Yeah, well, one's white and one's yellow.
Right. But taste-wise, is there?
I don't know. Ooh, blind taste test. Let's make it happen.
Is yellow corn? Is it just food coloring? It's such nonsense.
Know.
I know. It's
not cornbread.
Well, I don't know. Alrighty. Well, are we done, honey?
I guess so.
Well, it's hot and I'm sweating. And it's about to be 107 degrees on Friday. What are we going to do on Friday? Pool.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Pool in the evening after work.
Yeah. Let's do stay there till like 7 p.m.
Yeah. It's going to still be miserable at 7 p.m.
Oh my gosh.
Probably at 10 p.m. it's still going to be hot.
It's going to be hellca hot until
December.
November-ish. I know. I can't wait for Christmas. And the cool weather and rain. Christmas music. Wham singing... Last Christmas I gave you. Yeah. That Mariah Carey song. Okay, we get it. Alrighty. Well, that's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. A plane. Is it plane? Is it plane, boss? Is it plane? Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate. Or don't. Do whatever you want. You're grown up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. Please be sure to use our promo code for Masterclass. We watched the Kardashians episode where Kris Jenner filmed her masterclass. It's very fascinating. If you watch her masterclass, you too can have a family that you get to exploit and sell for $1, for many dollars. We don't have a promo code for masterclass. Goodbye, my podcast friends. I love you. My wife and I love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, we may have let Liz Fisher really nearly hurt herself, but I'm still a good person and we're still good people. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Thank you for caring. I hope you have a wonderful day/night. Bye. That's the official end of the program, but here's some bonus content for those who support us on Patreon. We don't have a Patreon. If you love ASMR or mukbang, or if you're a furry, here's us eating some of that casserole and corn on the cob. Lennox had some chicken tendies. And well, it was whenever it's us and Lennox, the boy.
You never know what you're going to hear.
He's a nonstop meme factory, comedian, stand-up, hot takes. And in this particular one, amongst the many things he says Macaulay Culkin is ugly. So there you go.
Ooh.
Enjoy.
And oop.
Ooh. We got chicken.
Is that crispy, juicy tender? I can't eat no longer. And oop. Where am I supposed to put this? On my kitchen. On my ketchup. Where am I supposed to put the corn?
Oh. Would you like a little plate?
Yes.
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 Here peeking. Do you want me to get you one? I didn't put any salt on it yet.
You know the pepper thing? Did you like lick it before you ate it?
What?
The pepper yesterday. Last night.
Did I lick it?
Before you ate it? Because I know I did.
No.
Did it feel like you were getting stabbed when you ate it? Like with like a little needle?
Yeah, a little bit when it was in my throat.
Oh, that would be even worse.
That's when I felt it.
I like barely touched it with my tongue. And I felt like I got stabbed by like one of these corn things. Imagine like licking a Carolina Reaper. Just giving it a nice lick. How do you think that would feel?
What?
If you just grabbed the Carolina Reaper and just gave it a good lick.
You burn your tongue. What are you talking about?
What happened?
He doesn't have his water cup.
Show about it.
Hey Google, how much time on the timer?
You've got 67 seconds remaining.
Cancel?
Yes.
Hey Google. Cancel timer.
All right, I cancelled it.
All right, I canceled it.
Oh God, this is so soupy, but whatever. Maybe I should get a bowl. Still looks good.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Oh!
Oh, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I think that's too soupy.
It's bubbling.
It's still good.
Looks.
I am gonna get a bowl though. You said my casserole looks disgusting.
I did?
Did you say that?
No!
Oh.
I said it looks like. I don't really know what it looks like. You know what it looks like?
It looks like a witch's cauldron, like it's still bubbling.
But what does it look
I'm
like?
gonna let it cool down. Eat my corn. I don't know, what does it look
Is
like?
it mean saying that it smells weird?
No.
Excuse me.
Why is corn on the cob so much better than corn loose?
Corn's just nasty by itself. Do you put butter on corn?
I liked it.
Like when it's just like a pile.
Mm-mm. Should I start? I don't for you when I make it for you, but I do when I make it for myself.
You know when? Hey Google. When is part 2 of Stranger Things season 4 coming out?
July 1.
On the
That's
website.
what it says on TV Line. You can always tell me to skip or go to the next article.
Stranger Things creators share their regrets about killing off spoiler. Warning for you stragglers. The following contains spoilers for the first episode of Stranger Things Season 4, Part
He's
1.
not giving. Shut up.
We didn't see
Hey Google.
but we'll be damned.
Hey Google.
After they had just
Cancelled.
I read it was July 1st then.
I saw that too and then I realized it. He starts talking about spoiler and you're like, oh, ow. This smells weird.
I think everything smells weird.
Walk up to my teacher, you smell weird.
You smell weird and this is stupid. Math is stupid.
Don't say that. You'll get attention.
I already do say that sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Wish we had this.
Why are my front top teeth so messed up?
Huh?
Like, why are my front top teeth so messed up?
You're growing.
That's just how they grow in, but they'll probably shift as you get a little older.
Yeah, when I get braces.
And if they don't shift on their own, then we'll get you braces.
You're a natural Lauren Hutton.
Who's that? Is that a comedian?
She was a model.
Oh.
Pooper model?
Mm-hmm.
But she had gap tooth. That was her look, her signature. Were you there when Liz Fisher and I were talking about toasting toast?
Yes.
Toasting, toast, and toast. Remember when you said you like saying that like you questioned mom if she even put it in the toaster?
Yeah.
What happened?
You question if my toast is even toasted?
Yeah.
When's Pooper going to the doctor next?
Good.
In July.
When's that?
When next Stranger Things comes out.
Yeah, but like what day?
I don't know.
Why don't you call and make the appointment, Lynn? I would like to see that.
The appointment?
Let's make the appointment on the phone.
Do you think you could call the vet and make an appointment for Booper?
Is that a serious question?
Yes.
Yes.
They would say, what day would you like? And your response would be?
July 1st.
No.
Well, when calling for an appointment, you have to nail down July 8th, July 12th, and you got to know like what day of the week it is. You need to take time off. Are they open Saturday? Booper's right behind you.
Who's not? Oh, he's laying down.
Do you want it? You want half? Why not?
You have it. Because I got all... Oh, no.
Well, I'm a kid, so
And
it doesn't really matter what
you
day it
gotta
is.
figure it out.
It would have to be a good day, though.
And then you
Too
gotta,
sunny, not too hot.
you gotta think, when are they open? Do you want a specific doctor? What needs to be done?
I just checked the book.
And then the most adventurous is time of day, morning, afternoon.
God, afternoon. I would say afternoon. Maybe midday.
I said we prep him, let him call.
I look
It's
like
like
lasagna.
Macaulay Culkin at Home Alone when he went shopping.
Yeah.
And the cashier was like, are you here by yourself?
And he was only 8.
Mm-hmm.
It's not 8.
That's what it said
Bro.
in the movie.
Bruh.
Macaulay Culkin grew up to be a fine young man.
No, he didn't.
Alright.
He's ugly.
What a...
Who's that guy again?
Never mind Star Wars, we should watch Home Alone.
That's a Disney movie.
Why did he want to...
That had very little to do with what Lennox said. It's just-
I'd like to point out that 3 of the food items out of what we're eating were grown and
There's like
raised locally.
1, 2. That's
This
1,
is beautiful.
2, 3, 4. We have 4 items, not 3.
No, 3 of the items on the table are from our local farmer's market.
Maybe it's poison.
This looks so good. I'm a domestic goddess.
You're not.
Lennox Albert.
What's domestic mean again?
Home.
Home.
Ow.
I made all this.
No, you didn't. You said half of it came from the market.
Alrighty.
Len, sometimes you just nod and go along.
I like to criticize people.
No.
So does Grandma
You
Jean.
gotta learn how to you gotta learn how to sound nice when you say things.
So does Grandma Tien, and you see how mine and her relationship is.
I learned how to take ketchup.
You need to learn tone and timing
I try to.
and situational awareness.
I can't.
What's wrong with your strawberry?
I can't.
Smells weird.
Take it off a fork.
I can't.
You know what? The broccoli's kind of crunchy.
Ew. It's a junkie. Crunchy.
I said chunky. It's really hot.
And
I bet it's gonna be hecka good tomorrow after it congeals.
that's really good. But it is hecka hot. Hecka cheesy.
I didn't put a lot of cheese.
Cheesy and creamy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very creamy.
Yeah.
Who's the first person to kill an animal? Probably a psychopath.
Jesus.
No, not a psychopath. Somebody's
Someone
trying to eat.
who's hungry.
How would they know what to eat though?
Well, how would you know to eat a mushroom?
You don't.
Exactly. Figure it out. How would you know to eat a strawberry?
You don't.
Exactly.
Remember in Hatchet when he ate all those berries and then he got sick?
Like a Dumbo. Mom, would you survive if you were in Hatchet
No.
and actually cared about your life? You had like a goal in mind?
I might survive, but barely. I do way worse than Brian did in Hatchet.
The last bite.
Do you want your own scoop?
No.
Oh. Noble?
Well.
Speaking of Hatchet,
Mm-hmm.
Kind of dumb.
family reading time?
Hatchet is kind of dumb.
What's dumb?
If I was a 13-year-old, would you let me go on a plane alone with some random man?
Yes.
Did they know that guy? Do you remember? Was it like a family friend or something?
No.
And they fly across the country.
Yeah.
I flew alone when I was 14. You
Where?
flew alone to New York. You were young, weren't you?
Yeah.
How
Do
old
you
are
remember
you?
how old you were?
You know where to go?
That's probably Lennox's age.
What? Did-
Alone?
Do you remember if like an airline employee like
Yeah.
kept an eye on you or something?
Yeah.
Did you have, did your parents like have to explain anything, or just go to the airport?
Well, that was before like Helka security and.
I'm sure his parents talked to the airline.
Yeah. I remember I had a layover, changeover, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Also,
How'd you do that?
an employee helped me get to the other gate, or went with
Wow.
me. Made sure I got to the other gate.
I flew alone when I was 14, and I had a layover,
A what? A
but I was on my own.
A what?
A layover is when you land at an airport, and then you switch planes to a new airport or a new airplane, like halfway. You don't fly straight from here to your destination. You have to stop and change planes.
Usually save money.
This is gonna be so good tomorrow.
Where'd you fly to?
New Mexico.
I flew to New York.
Did you have any family there?
I was going to visit a childhood friend,
My Aunt Tina.
and I stayed with their family for a week in New Mexico.
And you flew back home alone?
No.
Surprised
I
parents let you do that.
I stayed in New Mexico with her family for a week, and then her mom drove me and her siblings from their house in New Mexico to Provo, Utah. That was a long drive. We drove through Colorado,
Then
and-
you flew back there?
and
Where?
she dropped me and that girl. We stayed in Utah for a week.
Is she alive?
Yes. So we stayed in Utah for a week at a Mormon summer camp at BYU on the college campus.
Are you gonna fly me to a different state? For
And then
summer camp?
my mom.
I don't have space.
What happened?
By the way, I'm not finishing this.
Okay, give it to Vince.
It's barely anything.
Exactly.
Try-
Put it right here, hon. Anyway, my mom
Excuse
drove
you.
and picked me up
I
in
said
Utah. Is anyone listening?
I don't know if you said it when I said it. Then me and you are gonna go see Grandma Tian.
Where? Walmart?
Yes. Costco. They have organic produce.
What are you laughing at?
You? You said something funny?
I
I
said a
need a piece
random
of
word.
I need a piece of bread.
I feel like being funny is easy because you just have to say random stuff.
I almost made rolls.
Yeah, but as you grow up, the requirements for comedy get more
Unneeded.
nuanced.
What's that mean?
Just follow my example. I'm really funny. It's like living with Will Ferrell, right?
We have a little more.
It's like
Is he dead?
No.
Why are you asking if people are dead?
Because they're so old.
Portion control.
What? What did you say?
Portion control. Do you know what that is?
No.
You can control how much you put on your plate.
That's something I don't have.
Well, we have your portion control. Well, it's like when we make you when mommy makes you hash browns, and you say you want 8, and mommy gives you 3. Portion control. I'm sorry.
Mom,
Yes.
Yeah.
read a whole paragraph about cats using letters.
What?
Unless you're not big brain enough.
All writing is letters.
What are you talking
Numbers.
about? Oh. Well then,
You know how to?
No.
what's an example?
Well, I need a list. The alphabet. Like 1 would be A. 26
Oh.
would be Z.
That seems enormously difficult.
2 would be B.
Why would I do that?
Unnecessarily complicated. There's no fun.
Your big
That's
brain
not
will-
fun.
It's big brain.
Did you do Wordle today? Wordle today?
I'm done eating. I'm not eating ever again in my life.
About all these strawberries.
I'm like,
I'll put them back. We have tons of strawberries.
Shower report.
you guys have to shower.
Huh?
I have to clean all this up before I take a shower. Yeah, I do.
Leave your strawberries. Yeah. Just get the rest. I'll finish this, I guess.
Okay, darling.
I feel like strawberries from like markets like that. They're not like sweet enough.
They're not
They're not
visually.
like they're not blood red. They're like
Yeah.
dark red, burgundy. Yes,
That's because supermarkets spray the strawberries red so they look more appealing.
that's better.
These look way better than...
They spray it with blood. That's good, Dover.
What?
Darling and lover. Dover. I got.
But what were you saying? What's good?
That's good.
Oh, thank you.
And I like the. We have a little. Bean al dente. What did you say about me? Oh dear.
What is it?
Goodbye.
You guys like using the little cord handles?
We're going on a journey.